New Lands, by Charles Hoyfort, Part 2, Chapter 30. Unknown monsters sometimes appear in the ocean. When, upon the closed system of normal preoccupations, a story of a sea serpent appears, it is inhospitably treated. To us of the wider cordialities, it has recommendations for kinder reception. I think that we shall be noted in recognitions of good works for our bizarre charities. Far back in the topography of the 19th century, Richard Proctor was almost submerged in an ocean of smugness, but now and then he was a little island emerging from the gently alternating doubts and satisfactions of his era, and by means of several papers upon the sea serpent, he so protruded and gave variety to a dreary uniformity. Proctor reviewed some of the stories of sea serpents. He accepted some of them. This will be news to some conventionalists. But the mystery that he could not solve is their conceivable origin. To be sure, this earth may not be round, or top-shaped, and may tear away somewhere, perhaps with the great Antarctic plateau at its foothills, to a gigantic existence commensurate throughout with sea monsters that sometimes reach regions unknown to us. Judging by our experience in other fields of research, we suspect that this earth never has been traversed except in conventional trade routes and standard explorations. One supposes that enormous forms of life that have appeared upon the surface of the ocean did not come from conditions of great pressure below the surface. If there is no habitat of their own in unknown seas of this earth, the monsters fell from the sky, surviving for a while. In his day, Charles Lyell never said a more preposterous thing than this. However, we have no idea that mere preposterousness is a criterion. Then at times the things have fallen upon land, presumably. To scientific minds in their present anemia of malnutrition, we offer new nourishment. There are materials for a science of neopaleontology, as it were, at least a new view of animal remains upon this earth. Remains of monsters, supposed to have lived geologic ages ago, are sometimes found, not in ancient deposits, but upon, or near, the surface of the ground, sometimes barely covered. I have noticed upon a great pile of bones, supposed to be the remains of a whale, out in open view in the western desert.